My dearest fashionistas worldwide, how are you all doing? Welcome to today's video. Even as you enjoy these beautiful styles, I want to take you through this book. Attitude is everything. 10 life-changing steps to turning attitude into action. This book is written by Keith Harrell. And I am in chapter 2. It says, attitude is a choice. Before we start, I want to remind you, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. It is free. Do not forget to share the video and leave your comments in the comment section. Also turn on your post notification, that is the bell icon, so that whenever we post a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Thank you, dearest fashionistas worldwide, for supporting this Classic Fashion TV, a channel where we bring you classic, beautiful, modern style inspiration. So in chapter 2, it says, attitude is a choice. Step 2, choose to take charge of your life. My dear fashionista, where is that area of life that you need to take charge of? Listen so that you can get some wisdom nuggets. Your choices today impart your success tomorrow. Taking charge and staying in control is an attitude of choice. It is your next step for turning attitude into action. And I have a story to tell you on this. I woke up and realized I was running late. I had to go to the airport to catch a flight. I drove 75 to 80 miles per hour to Hartsfield International. I ran up to the ticket counter and told the clerk I was running late. Quick, I've got to catch the plane to San Francisco. Tell me the gate number. You are going out of Concourse D. You have only gotten 15 minutes, he said. I don't think you're going to make it. I'm not going to make it talking to you. So would you please give me my ticket? I had a choice about how I would react to this situation. We all have a choice about how we react to each and every situation in our lives. Sometimes people tell you what you can't do because they don't see themselves achieving it. But the magic of the word triumph is the first syllable. You've got to try. I snatched that ticket and started running. I got through security in the Atlanta airport. There is a train you have to catch to get to the concourse. I was running so fast I didn't have to catch the train. I wasn't just running, I was talking to myself too. Come on, you've got to go. You can't miss this flight. You've got to get there. I was moving. I hit the escalator and never stopped running. My inner voice said, boy, you are out of shape. You do better start working out. When I finally approached the gate, I noticed that the plane was still there. An airline agent was at the gate. Excuse me, ma'am, I said. I ran all the way from the ticket counter. Did I make it? We just got a phone call. The plane's going to be 2 hours delayed. I looked at her and I said, that's okay. I'm positive and proactive. She said, I don't care what you call yourself. We are not leaving for 2 hours. As I started to walk away, I saw another gentleman come up behind me and approach the counter. He appeared to be a top-level executive. He said, excuse me, ma'am, is the flight leaving on time? She told him they were having mechanical difficulties and that the flight would be leaving in 2 hours. He became angry. Mechanical difficulties. Do you know who you are talking to? I am a millionaire miller. I want to speak to your supervisor right now. A supervisor in a nice and red jacket appeared. This guy argued with her. Can you guess what time the plane left? 2 hours later. I guarantee you nobody wanted to sit next to him. This fellow had another choice. He could have accepted the delay and made constructive use of his time. The difference in our attitude that day made the difference in our behaviors. I don't know if the executive suffered any serious consequences as a result of his anger, but I do know that he didn't accomplish anything positive because he let his circumstances control his attitude. I thought about the positive things that I could do. How could I reframe this situation? I went and got something to eat, a great chicken sandwich and a large orange juice. I went to the bookstore and I bought a book. Norman Vincent Peale's Enthusiasm Makes the Difference. I read chapter 1 right in the airport, then I did something special. I believe that anytime you're going through something, you've always got to go inward to find out what little things you can do to bring out the joy in your life, to bring joy to your life. I love popcorn. If you ever see me in the airport, you will always find me looking for the popcorn there. I went and bought a box of popcorn. Then I did something extra special. I called my grandma. Before my grandma passed away, she was the one I called whenever I needed a pick-me-up. After a 15-minute conversation with her that day, I forgot about all the flights being late. It didn't even matter, my dear fashionistas. If you can visualize me going back to the gates, I was smiling and whistling. I've had something to eat, read chapter 1 of a great book, and had some popcorn and talked to my grandma as well. When I returned to the gate, I looked at the passengers waiting for the flight, and some of them looked extremely toxic. I truly believe that toxic attitudes rub off, and exposure to them over a period of time might damage my attitude. I scanned the area, chose a seat, and sat down next to a gentleman. I was sitting there eating my popcorn, minding my business, my own business. The man sitting next to me looked at me and asked, "Why are you so happy? Don't you know we have been here for an hour and a half? We've got another 30 minutes to go." I responded, "I have a choice and I'm choosing to be positive." He said, "Positive about what?" I looked at him and said, "Let me give you 3 reasons this flight is delayed, either because there is something wrong with the plane, something wrong with the weather, or something wrong with the pilot. In case any of those 3 scenarios are true, I am happy to be sitting here talking to you. I would rather be here wishing I was up there than to be up there wishing I was here." The man looked at me. He smiled and said, "You've got a point. So how about sharing some of that popcorn with me?" My dear fashionistas worldwide, what challenge has life thrown at you, and what is your attitude towards it? I want to encourage you today that no matter where life have placed you and no matter what you are going through, go through it with a positive attitude and you will see the difference. My dearest fashionistas worldwide, which part of this story resonates with you? What have you learned? Please leave it in the comment section below. Please subscribe and share this video with your family and friends. Bye. Have a wonderful day ahead of you. See you in our next video. Bye.